Start here. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places. Ernest Hemingway. The first picture you see inside my book is a picture of me standing in front of my gym and a picture of where I used to sleep on the gym floor. I stared at the ceiling in the dark alone. I had no one to go to. It sounds cool when you tell the story later, but it didn't feel that way. I was terrified. I went against my father's wishes. I skipped out on business school. I spent all my savings. Everyone I cared about told me not to do it. I was the idiot that gave up on a good career. I thought I would look forward to the struggle, but it got real, fast. Kids partied all night in the parking garage above me. They'd race over the steel dividers. It sounded like gunshots echoing in my concrete bedroom. And as soon as I started to pass out, I'd get jolted awake by another bang, 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 bang. I finally gave up trying to sleep at night. I settled for midday naps in the utility closet. Then, in the dead of night, I worked. I had to make money. My gym sat across the street from a large storage unit business. The owner became one of my few members, only out of convenience. A few weeks after he joined, he pulled me aside after his workout. "I've been doing a little math," he said. "It looks like you're struggling." I tried to hide my embarrassment, but I failed. "All right, kid, let's grab breakfast tomorrow." I hesitated thinking about my bank account. Before I could answer, he said, "Don't worry, my treat." Relief. The next morning, we met at the local diner around 5 a.m. As the waitress brought our coffee, he asked, "How much time you got left to live?" "Huh?" "How much cash you got saved up?" "About $5,000. "How much time does that give you before you run out?" I thought about it for a moment. "About a month." "Tough. How you getting customers?" "I have a $39 6-week special on a discount site." "How many customers have you gotten?" 4. "Looks like you've got a problem that you need to solve. Fast." He let the statement sink in. Then I saw a grin spread across his face. "Let me ask you a question. How much does a free month of storage cost?" I shrugged. Nothing." He took note of my confusion and said, "All right, let's go for a ride. I'll explain it at my facility." As soon as we walked in, the girl at the front desk greeted us. "Good morning, gentlemen." "Good morning, Judy. How much does a free month of storage cost?" he asked. $127, sir," she replied cheerfully. He smiled, and he turned to me. "Want to know how?" I nodded. He took me through the office and down one of the rows of freshly painted units. "So we advertise the first month is free, and it is. But what's the first thing you need after you get a storage unit?" "I don't know," I shrugged. "Exactly. Nobody really does, but I do, and I help them out. So let me give you a hint." He pointed towards the lock on the door. "Right, a lock." "Yeah, and not one of those flimsy locks that kids use on their lockers. Those won't fit here anyways. Besides, any goon with bolt cutters can get through those in a second. But not one of these bad boys." He tapped the lock to emphasize his point. "Yeesh, it looks like it. Where do you even get one of those?" I asked. "Funny you should ask. I've got a whole storage unit full of these. Yours today for just $47. Okay, I get it. They come in for the free month, but what good is a storage unit unless you can lock it?" "Exactly," he said. "I get it. So where does the other $80 come from?" "Great memory. So what else are you going to want?" I shrugged. "Well, if you have stuff to store, you're going to need boxes to store it in. But never fear, we've got boxes with tons of different shapes and sizes to fit all your storage needs. We also offer tape, labels, and heavy-duty markers to make sure you know exactly what's in every box and where you put it. Super handy." "Oh, duh, that makes perfect sense," I said. "What else are you going to need?" he asked. "I don't know, help moving it?" "Yes. Now, we don't actually offer in-house moving services, but we have an affiliate relationship with a local moving business and make a kickback. And if you want to move all your stuff yourself, that's fine too. We have dollies, hand trucks, straps, and other useful tools available for a fee. After all, why buy a bunch of stuff you only use once? What a waste." "Oh yeah, I didn't think of that," I said. "What else are you going to want?" he asked. I really don't know." "Well, what you store is valuable, right? At least valuable to you in some way. I mean, if it wasn't, you'd send it all to the dump."